Well, greetings subscribers, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and it looks like today we are doing a product review on EVAPO-RUST by CRC. This is supposed to be a very easy, heavy-duty rust remover, no scrubbing, reusable, easy soak, and as it says, removes rust down to bare metal. When you're done, you can just pour it back in the container and reuse it. So just getting everything set up here in my workshop. Kitchen. And what we're trying to remove the rust on is a 1970 water pump housing for the Challenger 446 pack. So this one is the correct one, a 987. So date coded correctly, original Pentastar, stamped. So anyway, yeah, and it also fits the right date code too. So yeah, I just filled this up. I didn't have a container or enough of this stuff. I should probably have gotten two of them to fill this up completely, but I actually think it'll be nice seeing the line where this stuff was sitting versus where it wasn't. And I'm gonna let this go 24 hours because yeah, it's pretty bad. I want to make sure I get everything on the inside. And so we'll be back with the second part of the video and see how this stuff does. So stay tuned. Oh, just a quick update. I don't think I need to wait till tomorrow because, man, this stuff looks to be doing the job as it is. Now this is only just surface rust from this thing being stored for or not being used for 30 plus years, but wow. And this stuff's like non-toxic, no acid, no this, that, you don't have to worry about touching it, getting it on your hands or your skin. So that was one of the things, and it should just be like use it, rinse it off, and you're good to go. Put some CRC or WD-40 on it if you really need. But yeah, I'm trying to see if there's another spot I can kind of get at, but man, yeah, look at this right here. I'm barely even just rubbing on it. So yeah, I might be able to take just kind of a bristle brush, and if I can get just that, then I can get this painted and ready to go. So I'll have to look inside of here. Yeah, no, it's probably gonna have to settle before I can see anything, but yeah, looking pretty good for the most part. All right, well, yeah, I'll either be back later or in the morning. Pretty impressed so far. All right, before I get too far into this, I gave this part about 12 hours. I'd say like 6 hours on one side, and then I flipped it over. I put some other metal in there for basically just buoyancy to try to get the level of the liquid up high enough to cover everything. And I just got to say, before all of this turned really dark, you wouldn't believe how clean and rust free everything is. And so try to give you an example on these mains. You can kind of see the part that was not underneath the liquid, how they started out. They were just as bad as what this thing was. And yeah, I mean, it kind of followed up, but and then just, I mean, I can't believe just how good this stuff has worked. And really, you can just kind of rinse it and it's fine. You don't even need to really scrub anything because with a couple other little pieces I've already pulled out, yeah, there's like no residue. There's basically just, yeah, the rust like coming right off. you can just kind of wipe it down, and it's good. So I'm going to empty this out and get this thing flipped around before I even like really touch it or rinse it or anything, and show you, you know, basically what a fantastic job this stuff has done. So anyway, yeah, let me get the rest of this cleared out. These other pieces pulled out, but man, I'm amazed, especially as many problems as I was having removing paint and some other stuff, working on some old school BMX parts that just did not go as planned. This stuff is yeah, pretty amazing. Yeah, so all right, give me a minute to clear this out and get this thing flipped over, and I'll show you the final result. All right, well, I got to figure out how I'm going to manhandle this into the sink here, but just wanted to show you what the looks like at this stage before I even rinse it off. And remember, I'm not throwing this away. They say just put it back in the container to be used next time. So that's pretty impressive. All right, let's see what we got here. I mean, look at this. I am just, man, completely. Amazed. All right, well, probably going to fill the sink with some soapy water anyway. Keep this thing submerged, and then, you know, I'll get it prepped and painted. But wow. And yeah, I'm going to run this through a filter before I put it back in there. But yeah, I would give this definitely a thumbs up. So all right, I'll probably end this here and maybe get a final piece on the end after this thing is all, you know, scrubbed and painted. So all right. Well, there you have it, from start to finish. And again, let me get this right here. Yeah, I am completely amazed. So I got to get this dried off, sprayed down, and then painted so it doesn't rust again. And yeah, take it from there. But wow, what a very impressive, effortless product. Yeah, worked out great. Well, side note, as I said, this is reusable. They tell you just pour it back into the container, but did want to run it through a filter real quick. And let me tell you, yeah, it's pretty nasty. But on a side note, it's nice having my little crescent wrench or my spanner back. I've had this for like 40, I don't know, 48 years. And man, it was in pretty bad shape. Looks pretty good now. Almost brand new. Well, not exactly the way I wanted to end this video, but as you can see, did a good job cleaning this up. I got all of these surfaces nice and smooth. I mean, you know, without putting them on a CNC machine. And got everything else, you know, prepped and ready for paint. And unfortunately, now that it is cleaned up, I happen to spot this little gem. Yeah, it's got a small crack here where the thermostat screws in. Now, that shouldn't affect anything on the water passage, but, you know, definitely not something I want to use if I don't need to. And yeah, it might be kind of tough finding another one that's in this good of shape. So yeah, we'll just have to see. I'll keep you posted, and we'll kind of take it from there. So yeah, for now, I'm gonna wrap this up, and we'll just you know, see you on the next one. Later.